Hey YouTube, video number 2 of my bench work. It originally started out as a 4x8 foot, and you can see the 6-inch section that I added down the side. I had to cut the framework, the L girder, because I used Gorilla Glue on these pieces for the fascia, and they were so strong that I had to cut the whole thing and spread it out to get the other 6 inches to fit and still leave it to where I could put the fascia on later. It all seemed to turn out pretty good. I'm no great carpenter, but I think it's going to work good. I also cut it right down the center there. Because of gluing these pieces on, I couldn't remove it to put it exactly 4 foot in the middle, so it's about 3.5 foot on this section, and then the other section's a little bit longer. But they'll come apart in 2 pieces now. I added more supports from the bottom right there where you see the 2 screws on the rolling framework, and then I put bolts in both sides. So now each section has a bolt there and a bolt there, so it can be unbolted and lifted off the rolling framework. I also added these 6-inch pieces of wood and 1x2 behind them so they'd be flush, and I added these to support it because the rolling framework on the bottom from the weight of the top was sagging side to side. And so now each section has a 6-inch square block behind these 1x2s in the corners, and the whole thing rolls now without moving back and forth. It stays pretty square. I think it's going to be pretty nice. It's, you know, the other 6 inches I think is going to give it a lot of room for a nice decent radius curve on this, and it'll be able to be taken apart pretty easy when it needs to be moved, if it ever has to be moved. The whole thing, because of the wheels, I'll keep it in the corner so you can see it, it all rolls, and it can roll all the way around in a complete circle if it needs to. I'll walk with it some. Pardon this because it is on a cell phone camera. It's the best I have right now to be making these videos. But the whole thing will roll, and it sets higher than my bed. It'll roll across my bed and just stay out of the way. Like I said in the last video, I had a larger HO railroad in the bedroom, but I gave that up to give the room back to my daughter. She's old enough now, needs her own room. And so this is what I've got. The wife let me put it in this corner of the bedroom where I can still have some railroad. It'll be more videos to come here real soon as I make some progress and start getting some foam glued down to the top of it and keep working on the track plan. I either plan to work on that scenic and relaxed plan that my friend had, or I plan on making a town on each half of it, like with a divider down the center somewhere. And the main theme of the railroad will be, you know, Burlington, Northern Santa Fe, some small towns, grain elevators, lumber yards, that kind of thing. Just a small section. I probably am going to make a piece that hinges down off here for a track to come off here, like an interchange, so the stuff comes and goes from somewhere, but I haven't got to that yet. Thanks for watching, and please make some comments if you have any, and I hope you enjoy this.